Howdy everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Malenia's Arsenal, the series where we fight Malenia in NG7 with every single weapon. Today we are going to be using our first DLC weapon, the Backhand Blade. Woo! Yeah, it's kind of cool, but let's go ahead and show it off. Before we get into this though, I'd like to ask, if you like the content, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you want to choose what's next. Although I'm probably going to be focusing on DLC weapons, let's get into this. Curved blade wielded with a backhand grip, a type of weapon wielded by Hornsent for generations. The style of combat associated with this weapon is marked by the spinning slashes and gouging thrust attacks. Then it has Blind Spot, which is from Dark Souls 3. Let's get right into this. A few things are changing. Actually, how does it feel to swing one-handed? Feels alright. I'm going to turn this down, sorry. It's so deafeningly loud on my end now. I have a feeling this weapon's going to be good. Yeah. So far, it's, what, like free hits? I could have hit R1 there as well. Oh, I guess a thrust hit? Counter hit on that? Alright. Also, these things use, like, no stamina. Alright. I didn't even check my talismans. I disagree, lady. I got stuck. I think we're not far enough, are we? Oh, we are. We'll heal again. I'm all over the place right now, guys. This DLC is crazy. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot to go over, too, though. And especially in G7, I'm really enjoying it. Man, these things bounce so easily off of her, though. I have now caught up, or I have made it basically to the end of the game now. To the end of the DLC. And from there, I can probably now start doing NG7, and kind of understanding a lot better for how it works. Okay, so that's one of the downsides of this weapon. But who cares, because you thrust forward. Alright, this is why we have Vow of the Indomitable. Okay, game, just don't let me two-hand then. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. These happen to be one of the fastest weapons. I think they might be the fastest. Or like have the highest combo hit at least. Combo count at least. They feel pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I guess Malenia, they do pretty fine damage. I should be using the Rotten Winged Sword insignia for sure though. I could just keep hitting R1 there, yeah. Okay. We'll heal. This video might be a little bit shorter. We don't have Moog anymore because we have the DLC. So instead, we'll just be running the gauntlet after this. And judging it off of that. I know that's a little short. And I'm a little all over the place, but... Seeing as this is first DLC weapon, also it's only plus 24 because I was conserving consumables. But that'll be changed after this one. What I would like to do next is the Perfumer bottle, personally. Oh, and since I fought Moog last, I have Moog's Tear. That's funny. These things are really good against her. They do no stance damage to her, though. This could be bad. I'll heal. There we go. Check her on the R1. There we go. Just feeling a little unsure about that. Now she might clones me here. Or that. We're a little bit messy, but we're learning a new moveset. So I think that's okay, honestly. I haven't even used the R2 against her. I think it's pretty good, right? Yeah, it does good damage, that's for sure. I need to be a little more considerate when trading. Yeah, this is why. 3, 4. Oh, I'm dead. Ouch. That stinks. I think I might be better running Barricade Shield just for the fact that she does attack the clones. I don't know how we want to angle this episode. If we want to talk about DLC or not. I won't go into specifics. Game's good. DLC's good. I think the early game is a little overtuned, and the late game, besides final boss so far, at least I haven't beaten him yet. Besides final boss, things are a little undertuned. They have a consumable system that scales up your character's attack and defense. And it feels heavily skewed towards the mid to late game of the DLC in terms of, like, the kinds of, for what feels normal to Elden Ring, you know? So, like, once you hit, like, mid-game, but yeah, I don't know. It's good. And I don't mind the, Scadu tree fragment thing. Right, I swapped what I was doing now to that one. I honestly forgot. That's a really good run attack, by the way. Yeah. Also, that's a really good R2 into R1. That's another thing. Look at that. That's so fast. The only issue I'm having with this weapon is that it bounces off of her arm. So you get deflected, which makes it a little less convenient for fighting her. Special repost. Into a charge star 2. Uncharged star 2 into R1 is a really fast combo on this thing. We can actually outrun this one, I think. Never mind. We definitely couldn't. Scary. Very scary. There are some talismans from the DLC that I think will make this fight a lot easier, by the way. Just because they make the game that much easier. I won't talk about them too much. I'm out of practice fighting her as well, that's another thing. I've basically only been playing the DLC for the last 10 hours of gameplay in this. Which is fine, it just... That's sad. It's such a good running R2, by the way. It does so much damage. Oh, okay. There we go. This is just the basic backhand swords, by the way. Backhand blade. I haven't found any others on this save file. We are pre any remembrance process in the DLC still, in NG7. So there's a lot to make up and discover together. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Okay, game. If you say so. I'll take it. It's a little tricky getting the timing down on this for her to not just kick you. I will say that. It's a little different. I'm going in on this. I don't care. I'm not afraid. I was really hoping you'd do that. Thank you. For one, there's a few new few old talismans that they upgrade. I don't know how much you guys care about spoilers. Oh, screw you too, lady. Oh, I'm so dead, right? Yeah. Oh my god, dude. I'm getting impatient. I don't want to do this right now. I just want her dead. It's not that I don't want to do the episode. It's just, that's twice now that we got her to practically dead, and I failed. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, I got one new tier, which gives you like perfect guarding. Consecutive attacks. Let's just change our loadouts, because some of these things are doing nothing anyway. Because we could just go like this, and now be like way stronger. Oh yeah, there's a recents tab now. I gotta get used to that. We're gonna use a rune arc. And we're going to try and get her down a lot faster. Let's see how this works, shall we? I'm very excited. I just want to get back to the DLC, though. It's really unfortunate, right? Because, like, I also just want to show off new stuff, and I think Malenia is a great way to show off a lot of things. Honestly. I don't care. You seeing this chunk now? It's massive damage, dude. I gotta get used to using that one again, by the way, using a barricade shield. Oh, you just didn't heal. Thanks, me. If there wasn't the deflection, I think these weapons would be unstoppable against her, by the way. Just due to the fact that its startup time is faster than her swing speed. So you can just reaction hit her out of, like, everything. Is what it feels like. Just chase her, dude. Yeah, like, look at how much advantage we've pushed. We need to recover stamina at some point, so here we go. Especially since we're running Barricade Shield. And phase 2. Hey, this weapon feels really strong, right? It does. It's just... I'm learning it, and it's Malenia, you know? Alright, now we have full combo potential, too. Oh, thank you, UI me. I hit that input like 3 seconds before, but it stored my inputs like I knew what I wanted or something. Oh, perfect. Look at this damage, by the way. Don't do it. I knew it! Lady, you're crazy. I gotta remember how to fight Malenia. Ah. Forgot a couple things there for a second. Also, these things still have one more level on them. Like, wouldn't be much, but it would be like at least 2% more damage, right? Alright. Let's see if we can just force her down real quick. I have my doubts. She could just go into like waterfowl here. Or not. Oh no. Okay, thank you. Just kill her. Alright. This weapon's pretty good. And it combos like crazy. It's really good against her. I have a feeling a few of the other weapon classes are not going to be as good. But what I want to get to are the throwing weapons. Because there's one thing about them that... I don't totally know what you guys saw on before release spoiler stuff. And I'll probably only do a couple episodes where I'm trying to be extra spoiler proof. But basically, the throwing weapons are actually inside of other weapon classes anyway, for the most part. And I love the throwing Great Hammer. That thing is so fun. Actually insane. I don't want to talk too much about talismans. There is a shield now to rival the brass shield, almost. It has, at cap, it has 66 stability and 43 across the board, which is not really that great, but, well, and 100% phase. So it's pretty good, but brass shield still just outcompetes it, just outdoes it. But it also is like 6 weight instead of 7, and it looks nice. I still like brass more, but I don't have a brass on the other save file where I was using it anyway, so I'm using that one. It's really good, and it shows up everywhere, so you're like almost guaranteed to see it. It's another benefit. We are going to pop the physic tier, and we're going to get right into it. I feel like Gideon will probably be fine, just because we can keep up with him. I knew you'd come. Yeah. Blind spot, dude. I think blind spot's really good against Gideon, I gotta say. No. Okay, he healed. That's okay. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Blind spot, insane against Gideon because it doesn't let him get away. That's really cool, actually. That one felt good. Not even you. I know, dude. Cannot kill. Oh, God. I mean, fair enough, dude. I haven't tried out Great Katanas yet. I don't know. I want to talk about a lot of things. Perfumer bottles. I want to fight Malenia with perfumer bottles so bad, dude. Those seem so cool. And I like them a lot already. Uh, and I think there's a great setup that'll do wonders against her too. Maybe not great, but decent, I should say. Better yet, I don't know. I don't want to overhype them, and then turns out they're trash. For one, they're a mid-range weapon with very low forward movement, which I think is huge. Also, they just look cool. I was using them in the DLC, but they kind of just hurt to use a little bit. They're paired weapons as well if you two-hand them, so you get both weapons. You get both hands. That's something that's really nice about this, by the way, is the sprint attack just goes right back into sprinting, which is like unheard of for this weapons. So like I could probably do this. I forgot to drink my physic. They're one of the lowest commitment weapons in the game. They seem, at least. As I overcommit. As I overcommit. It's all me, dude. Oh, I might die. Alright. I was getting way ahead of myself. Let's double check. I think I'm actually gonna call it there, though. I'm sorry. I'm really excited. I need to get a video out today. And I want to show off more things, because there's a lot of things that are just cooler than swords you hold backwards. Especially within the weapon class itself. Anyway, thank you for watching. This weapon could totally destroy the base game as well. I'm just impatient right now. I will see you guys next time, though. Bye.